Men shouting in a foreign-sounding language described as Islamic, despite there not being any such language, generally meant someone misunderstood what they were hearing and could mean anything from Arabic to Hebrew and damn near anything in between. He hit the squawk on his patrol car's siren as he approached the reported area and spotted the men in question. Well, at least they're not Sikhs this time, he thought dryly as he pulled the car over to the side and examined the pair carefully as they started from the sound and appearance of the police car. The sheer number of people who mistook Sikhs for Arabs was disheartening, both for himself and for the Sikhs he inevitably had to deal with. On the plus side, Ahmed had learned quite a bit of Indian languages, from Punjabi to Urdu and a number in between. The pair was certainly from the Middle East, however, he could tell that at a glance. The odd part, though, was how they were dressed, in tattered clothing that was a mix of practically rags and military tactical gear that looked like surplus from the former Soviet armories, if not the modern-day Russian army. He clenched the steering wheel slightly tighter, knuckles whitening as he realized that they looked a lot like the sort of men he'd fought against on his last tour with the U.S. Army. Ahmed slipped the car into park and reached for his radio. "Dispatch, car 409 are arriving on scene," he said. "Two suspects, Middle Eastern descent, both agitated, not happy to see me. I'm going to talk to them." "Roger, 409er, dispatch responded. "Do you need backup?" Ahmed almost said no without thinking about it, but a chill down his spine made him reconsider. "Yeah," he said as he popped the door of the car. "Roll back up to my location." He figured he was probably overreacting, but the terror alert had been upped to red in their morning brief, and he knew from a few friends who were still in that the military was similarly on a heightened response. "Roger, car 409er, backup rolling to your location. Be careful." Ahmed squawked back confirmation, but didn't say anything as he slammed the car door shut and walked around the front of the cruiser and put a smile on his face. "Can I help you?" he asked, opening with English automatically. His ears pricked up when the pair shot rapid-fire Arabic back and forth, almost too fast for him to follow. He was fluent, but they were using a Syrian dialect he wasn't as comfortable with. The pair were scared, though. He picked that up and didn't seem to know where they were. Bizarre. Must have been some night out. Ahmed switched to Arabic, holding a hand out. "Are you okay? Do you need help?" The pair shut up like he'd slapped them, staring at him with unadulterated fear, unfortunately not something he was entirely unused to. Many immigrants from the region, and others with similar political issues, held no love or trust for uniforms. Police weren't friends to the average person in many areas of the world, and some people saw every uniform as a military one. Ahmed sighed, using his de-escalation voice, ironically close to his scared children are listening voice. "Could I see your ID, please? And do you have anyone I can call to come help you?" The pair exchanged glances, and something didn't sit well with the police officer. He'd seen every look under the sky, but what he saw in the eyes of the pair in front of him wasn't coming from a couple scared immigrants or refugees. It wasn't even the look he saw on petty criminals when they were cornered. It was something harder, something he'd last seen in Iraq. Ahmed turned slightly side-on to the pair, shifting his holster out of their line of sight, and slowly dropped his right hand to his belt, his palm settling onto the grip of his 9mm. "I'm going to need to see some ID," he said again in Arabic. The two men remained silent, their eyes skirting around as they shifted postures, and he knew they were looking to run. Ahmed flipped the snap off his holster with one finger, the others